and gets into rhythm in this game and understanding exactly what the coaching staff is asking, that comes from practice. And you look at guys like Wei Lin, Jamari Phillips getting a little bit more time, Pryor coming back from injury, and this Oregon team trying to get into rhythm. Containing this backcourt for Ohio State is a tall order, but they played so well at home. I expect the Ducks to come out with a ton of energy in tonight's ball game.
And you would expect turnover margin is going to be important. Ohio State has won the turnover margin 6 of their last 7 games. You mentioned that dynamic backcourt for the Buckeyes. Oregon struggled in the turnover margin, -10 on Monday. So that was one of the keys that Dana Altman highlighted. What to you are keys to a win tonight for Oregon?
Well, I would echo that sentiment. Taking care of the basketball, valuing each possession. The pick and roll on both ends of the floor are going to be really important for Oregon. Containing Thornton, not letting Mobley Jr. get loose from 3. On the offensive end, Ohio State likes to ice ball screens, which means they're going to force players to go away from the ball screen, not let them come off. So that's going to be an adjustment that Oregon's going to have to deal with offensively.
This is Ohio State team averaging about 85 points per game. That is 6 in the Big Ten. They're 51% from the field, which is 22nd in the nation. So the point is Ohio State is very efficient. Sometimes even when you have a good defensive possession, they might find a way to score. With that mental toughness you talked about, let's see if Oregon can stick with it here in front of a great Matthew Knight Arena crowd that continues to file in. The student section is a bit more full this time as the students are back on campus heading in to the new year. Getting close now to the starting lineups and the national anthem as Don Essig, the PA announcer, prepares us for this anthem. We'll get you the starters and then tip-off soon as well. The national anthem tonight will be performed by the Illinois Valley Choir as they're taking the court here. Let's listen in to the national anthem here ahead of Oregon and Ohio State at MKA. The microphone's being set up. The guard takes the court.
Now please remain standing, remove your hats as we honor America, the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Illinois Valley Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much.
There's a national anthem from the Illinois Valley Choir. We're getting close now to the starting lineups brought to you by Safeway. Well, spoiler, the Ducks are using their 9th different starting lineup here in this game. 9th starting lineup of the season. It's been that type of year for the Ducks. They've been battling some injuries. They'll bring Sean Stewart into the starting 5 instead of Des Lindsey. Let's listen to Ohio State starting 5 without Brandon Knoll, a new 5 in there for the Buckeyes.
6'8", the freshman from Omaha. Number 1, Amari Bynum. At forward, 6'6", the junior from Pinkerton, Ohio. Number 21, Devin Royal. At center, the 7-foot senior from Berlin. Number 13, Christoph Tilley. At one guard, the 6'2" sophomore from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Number 0, John Mobley Jr. And at guard, the 6'2" senior from Fairburn, Georgia. Number 2, Bruce Thornton. Head coach of the Buckeyes in his third year, Jake Dibbler.
And there's Don Essick. They're giving you the Ohio State Buckeyes starting 5. The magic number for Ohio State this year is 75 points. They're 10-1 when they score at least 75. Been pretty consistent defensively, which means they're 0-3 when they don't score 75. So that's part of the name of the game. You hear Coach Altman talk about it all the time. Got to defend, and Oregon will try and do that against an Ohio State team that has the backcourt that Luke talked about with John Mobley Jr. and Bruce Thornton, both able to shoot the ball so well. Those two shoot better than 40% from 3, and they've got a quick release. Got to defend them. And then the 7-foot Christoph Tilley on the interior, averaging about 13 points per game as well. The Ducks intro video being played, and now here's their starting 5.
The home team, the Big Green, light and yellow Ducks of Oregon. At forward, 6'10", the junior from Baltimore. Number 10, Kwame Evans Jr. At forward, 6'9", junior from Windermere, Florida. Number 13, Sean Stewart. The center, 7-foot senior from Central Point. Number 32, Nate Biddle. At one guard, 6'4" senior from Brooklyn. Number 5, Takai Simpkins. And a guard, 6'4" sophomore from Fujian, China. Number 23, Wei Lin. Assistant coaches, Mike Bennigan, Ethan Roseman, Brian Fish, Josh Jamison, Tony Stubblefield. Head coach, year 16, Dana Altman at our Oregon Ducks.
You heard the big ovation for Wei Lin coming off a career game Monday, 23 points. But Sean Stewart gets in the starting 5 for his 7th start of the year. He played at Ohio State. Do you think that's part of it, the extra emotion and probably some fire under the belt of Sean Stewart?
Well, Sean Stewart always plays with fire.
That's
I mean,
true.
He's a gritty, guard forward. He plays bigger than he is. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's been a consistent defender for the Oregon Ducks team, and I think that he's built trust with Coach Altman and this coaching staff.
Those are the Safeway starting lineups. Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. And we're getting close to tip-off now between the Ducks and the Buckeyes. Tip-off brought to you by U.S. Bank. At U.S. Bank, we team together to support our customers and our communities. Stop by your local U.S. Bank branch today. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Oregon takes the court in their white uniforms with Ducks written in green across the front, green numbers in the yellow outline with green stripe down the sides and a duck head on the thighs. Ohio State support in red with Ohio State written in white and white numbers. And a gray, white, and black stripe down the side. Here we go. Nate Biddle in the center circle to tap it up. And that was against Christoph Tilley, the 7-footer for Ohio State. And the Buckeyes win the tip. We're underway at MKA. Buckeyes are the opening possession of the game, moving right to left in front of us. Oregon 7-1 here at home this year. John Mobley Jr., 15 points a game with the ball up top. Swings it out, left wing, give it to Bruce Thornton. Comes off a screen to the elbow. Bounce pass to the diving Tilley. His shot inside is blocked off the backboard. Might have been Evans there with the block, and it's Oregon basketball off the glass.
Really nice job. Interior defense just walling up there and coming up blocked by Evans.
Yeah, Buckeyes tried to pick and roll, but Oregon there with the defense. Wei Lin, lob pass inside. trying to get it to Biddle, but it's stolen away. The pass a bit too high, and Tilly has it for Ohio State in the front court. Driving to the rim, Devin Royal with a wild reverse layup. Careens off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Oregon. Sean Stewart on the board. Leyland over the timeline. As the ball up top, comes off a screen from Biddle, gives the ball to Biddle. And the Ducks swinging around the perimeter right side. Takai Simpkins on a drive, under the hoop, deep in the key, and the reverse layup is good.
Good body control there by Simpkins. Just put his head down, strong, hard drive to the right hand and finishing on the other side of the basket.
Not an easy finish there. 13 points a game this year for the Ducks. A minute 20 in, Oregon leads 2-0. Buckeyes a long three the other way from Mobley, and he's got it. 40% three-point shooter. Got to defend him.
You have to get outside of the scoring area and make him become a driver. He's got a quick trigger. Shoots almost 40% from the three-point line.
3-2 Ohio State. Biddle with a drive and kick to Stewart in the quarter. Give it back to Biddle, who then gives near midcourt to Takai Simpkins. Off a screen, Simpkins picks up his dribble to Biddle. Whip it left wing. Wayland pops a three. Missed it long, high in the air. And the rebound is loose. Body's diving for it. Mobley's got it for Ohio State. Gives it up to Tilly. That gets an ovation from the Buckeyes bench. And second-year head coach Jake Diebler loving the effort there as OSU gets possession. Thornton, not only does he score about 21 points per game, he's the point guard with more than 4 assists per game. Top 10 in the Big Ten. He gets it to Tilly. Left side free throw line extended. Looking for the back down on Biddle. Middle of the key. Tilly kicks it out. Right corner three ball. This time Amari Bynum, and he missed it. Rebound Ducks with Sean Stewart.
Pretty tough order to back down Nate Biddle. He's so long. It's going to be a great matchup in between Tilly and Biddle.
Biddle catch and shoot. Right wing three off the mark. Stewart with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Evans. Right wing. Up to Lynn. Extra pass. Three ball. Short. Almost rolled in. Foul on the rebound.
Looked like Tilly might have got Biddle in the back going for that offensive rebound. Good ball movement early from Oregon. Ball going from one side of the floor to the other. Everyone's touching it.
How about Sean Stewart, the former Buckeye, with 3 early rebounds in this game. He's got the ball now on the left elbow for Oregon out of the inbound. Oregon trails Ohio State 3-2 with 17-12 to go in the first. Biddle holds the ball right short corner. Looking for a post-up on a back down, carving out space inside. His shot is off the mark. Stewart with another rebound. Lost the handle, but tracked it down. Get it to Lynn. To Evans left corner for 3. Missed it short. And the rebound, John Mobley Jr. Oregon is 0 for 4 from downtown. Ohio State the other way with a 1-point lead. Pressure defense on the sideline. Poked out of bounds by Evans. Buckeyes ball with a side out.
KJ Evans really just forced to shoot the three. Biddle put the shot up, but it never hit the rim. The shot clock running down there. Physical so far in this basketball game. A lot of contact. Could have been several foul calls on that last possession against Ohio State.
The only foul so far coming on a jostle for a rebound. Outside of that, they're letting them play. 3-2 Ohio State, 16:46 to go in the first. Thornton has the ball left elbow. Jabs, drives, middle of the key. Contested fall-away jumper, missed it. Tipped back up and in, though, by the flying freshman Amari Bynum.
Well, Oregon just kind of turned and look at the shot go up in the air. You got to find a body, hit someone, and can't give up offensive rebounds and give another possession to this basketball team.
5-2 Ohio State. Evans is fouled the other way. He was trying to post up, caught an entry pass, and was slapped on the arm. Tonight's game brought to you by Country Financial. Insurance with stability you can trust. Learn more at countryfinancial.com. That foul is called against Mobley. That's his first, second on the Buckeyes. Simpkins with the ball left elbow. Gives it to Evans. Thought about the jumper, drives. Actually, that's Stewart on a drive. He spins and puts up a shot, blocked out of bounds by who else? Bynum again.
Yeah, Bynum is a versatile player. He can step out, knock down the three, got the offensive rebound. Great defender.
He's getting his 5th start of the year. Inbound to Biddle with a shot clock at 7. Trying to go inside on a post-up. Spins, right-hand hook, missed it, back iron. Rebound, Ohio State. We've got it in the front court now. Tilly with the ball top of the circle. Lob it inside to Bynum. Catches and lobs it right up and in. 7-2 Buckeyes.
Wei Lin switched on to Bynum. Ohio State had the matchup. Just threw it over the top for the easy lay-in.
Oregon got the first 2 points, but 7 in a row from OSU. Simpkins comes off a screen, top of the key to the free throw line. Little jump shot, hand in his face. Missed it long. And that's 8 straight misses from the field for Oregon. Buckeyes rebound. Thornton gives on the right side. Driving down to the baseline. Bynum double teamed in traffic. Got to get rid of it, and does to Thornton. Now to Tilly in the corner. 7-foot senior from Germany. Back outside, and the 3 from Bynum misses. Scrap for the rebound. That's a foul against Tilly again as he pushed, or actually maybe hit Biddle in the head there on the rebound. That's 2 on Tilly.
That's a big call against Ohio State. Tilly needs to be in the basketball game. Offensive rebounding, defense against Biddle. It's a big call early against Ohio State.
Tilly 7 feet tall. Brandon Knoll, another forward, is out indefinitely. One of their best rebounders. So they might have to go deeper into the bench on the front court with Tilly in foul trouble at the media timeout. The Buckeyes have scored 7 points in a row. They lead Oregon 7-2. 15:21 to go in the first on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
Today, we're going to talk about deep breathing, something we all need to do more of, especially when you're getting ready to call your health plan and deal with one of those automated phone trees. You know how it feels to get into an endless phone loop when you just have a simple question that could take 2 minutes or less, and then pretty soon, you've lost your zen.
Shouldn't your health plan help you reduce stress? That's why you'll talk to a real person when you choose Pacific Source Health Plans.
Tranquility.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, Oregon got the first 2 points of the game on a Takai Simpkins reverse layup. Since then, it's 7 points in a row for the Buckeyes. Chris Clayton and Luke Jackson here with you at Matthew Knight Arena. John Lundquist with us as well. 15:21 to go in the first. Oregon's getting some pretty good looks, but 1 of 9 from the field so far.
Yeah, a little bit unorthodox defensive look from Ohio State, downing and icing the ball screens. Oregon maybe rushed a couple and went away from the basket. I know Coach Altman likes to say nose to the rim when you're finishing around the rim. Ohio State looks experienced. They don't rush, led by their backcourt guards. And Thornton, you can just see his experience as they can play fast and they can play patient as well.
It's a new post in there for Ohio State with Tilly in foul trouble. It's Yvonne Yagovin battling with Biddle on a post-up. Tries to throw it over to Evans. A deflection out of bounds at the baseline, and Oregon will keep it. Yagovin, 7'2" sophomore from Croatia. He's played in 10 out of the 14 games, but usually in a very much a reserve role. He's got a big role today with Brandon Knoll out for Ohio State. He's got a battle with Biddle. Oregon with the baseline inbound to Evans, out to Simpkins. Oregon has the ball down by 5. On the right wing, Devon Pryor just checked in for the Ducks. He's got the ball. Hands back to Simpkins. Surveys and dishes to Wei Lin near midcourt with a shot clock at 5. Off a screen, Lin going right to the elbow. Wild one shot off on the fadeaway, missed it. Had to put it up late in the shot clock and couldn't get it to go. And quickly, Thornton with a bounce pass on a post-up down to Devin Royal. Working on Simpkins. Spins left. Biddle is right there. Double team ripped away by Simpkins. Here goes Oregon. Throw it ahead to Lin. To the rim. Left-hand layup is good. And that breaks a 7-0 Buckeyes run.
Great defensive double team by Simpkins. Comes up with the turnover. Great kick ahead to Lin and finish with the left hand in transition.
Lin missed his first 3 shots coming off a career-high 23 points on Monday. 7-4 OSU. They've got Gabe Cupps also in there in the backcourt. The redshirt sophomore being pressured by Lynn. Oregon's got a steal. Lynn with it in the front court to Evans, diving to the rim. Right-hand layup, missed it. Put back. Attempt by Pryor. He lost the handle and was fouled. It's a shooting foul as Devon Pryor came flying into the picture and was hit on the arm on his putback effort.
Gabe Cups, just a little miscommunication, threw it right up against his forward's back. Wei Lin anticipated it, just went down and grabbed it, and then continually we see him several fouls before anything's called. It's been such a physical game on the offensive end for Oregon.
Devon Pryor hits the back iron on his first free throw attempt, and then it popped in the air, hit the left side of the rim, and sailed off to the right, no good. It's the first free throw attempt of the game for either team, with 14:05 to go in the first. Ohio State leading the Ducks 7-4. Ega Demir just subbed in for Oregon in the front court, replacing Evans, and Pryor missed them both. No good on the second, a 53% free throw shooter.
It's a really big lineup on the floor with Biddle,
Demir, and Pryor. Left wing, here's a three ball for Ohio State, good. Devin Royal had Biddle in his face and he drilled it. He's a 36% three-point shooter. Royal, the junior, averaging 14 a game. It's a tough shot there. 10-4 Buckeyes. Wei Lin off a Biddle screen to the left side. Gives it to Biddle. Right wing, he'll launch up a three. In and out. Rebound to Demir in traffic for Oregon. Double team. Took his dribble to Simpkins. Outside the lane, way out on the left wing. To Pryor right side. Down to Biddle, right short corner. Working on the defense of Nyagovin. Post up. Fall away right hand. Hook shot. No good. Rebound to Murray Bynum for Ohio State. 10-4 Ohio State, 13-10 to go in the first. The Ducks, one of their last 13 from the field. Nyagovin with the ball up top, with Demir defending him. Foul called off the ball. It's against Simpkins. It's his first. And the first foul against the Ducks this half.
You don't see Coach Altman go with Demir and Biddle often in the same lineup. You've got Pryor out there. Really tall lineup, defensive lineup for the Ducks.
Now Jackson Shellstad trying to find some answers here. Here's an inbound right short corner. Quick jump shot off the mark by Thornton. And a rebound for Pryor and the Ducks. Oregon with the ball down 10-4 with 12:53 to go in the first. Lynn has it up top with a left-hand bounce. Wei Lin, 2 points so far, 104 from the field. Off a screen, he's got Cups, the defender, behind him. Drives, dishes, Biddle, right wing three. Missed it long, perfectly on line, but couldn't hit it. Oregon is 0 of 6 from three. Another very open shot for Biddle. 36% three-point shooter. And an illegal screen is called on Ohio State. It's against Nyagovin. So Christoph Tilley gets in foul trouble. He has 2, and now the backup center, Nyagovin, just picked up his first foul.
And Ohio State has really come into this game playing physical. There's been a lot of fouls called early. Nice job by Wei Lin on defense, fighting through that screen and drawing the foul.
And that's what Dane Altman has been wanting to see from Lin, is better, more intense defense. Lynn with the ball left wing, comes off a Demir screen, launches up a three, missed it short. He's got his own rebound, had it for a moment, but it's poked away. Ball on the floor, Ducks dive for it, but it's out of bounds into the cheerleaders and Buckeyes basketball.
And again, Ohio State forcing Lynn to down the screen, comes off. Never really got underneath that basketball. It looked like it could have been wet or slipped out of his hand, came up short, the Ohio State ball.
Wei Lin subs out, Drew Carter in for him. Dan Allman's clapping, saying good job, giving Wei Lin a high five as he came out, battling with these experienced, tough Buckeyes guards. Nyagovin has the ball for Ohio State on the perimeter. Demir with tenacious defense right in his face. Got to use his dribble, gets rid of it to the point guard, Cups. He's a sophomore, averaging just 2 points per game, being guarded by Simpkins. Shot clock at 7. Cups drives, middle of the key. Outside, trying to go to the left wing to Colin White. Puts up a desperation triple to shot clock Horn. Missed it. Rebound, Nyagovin. But a foul is called. A push, and that's 2 on Nyagovin.
Good defensive stand there from Oregon, forcing Ohio State to take a tough fall away corner three. the shot clock winding down.
And that brings us to the media timeout. Oregon with a sluggish start offensively. Ohio State leading 10-4, but now the Buckeyes haven't scored in more than 2 minutes. The Ducks tightening the screws defensively and keeping themselves in this game. Duck basketball is sponsored by OCCU. Duck fans get more for the things they care about with remarkable checking and the Duck debit card. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Back after this, 10-4 OSU, 11:43 to go in the first on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
This message is for Shauna, my mom, who just finished her high school diploma. I wanted to say I'm so proud of you for finishing school. You told me it's never too late to achieve your dreams. I hope to make you as proud as you have made me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that you can be vulnerable and powerful. That taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Back at MKA, 11:43 to go in the first. Ohio State 10, Oregon 4. The Ducks right in this game, despite going 2 of 16 from the field so far.
And they've gotten some decent shots. It's a little surprising. Nate Biddle's been a little cold. He's 0 for 6. Oregon doesn't want to fall in love with the outside shot. Pound it inside. Try to draw another foul against Tilly. He's got 2 fouls. He's out there. Just 2 for 16 to open up this ball game for Oregon.
2 crucial Ohio State centers have 2 fouls, Christoph Tilly and Ivan Yagovin. They're going with Tilly in there with 2 fouls. Let's see if Oregon can take advantage. Over the timeline, Sakai Simpkins had the ball left wing, and he has fouled a push against John Mobley Jr., and that's 2 fouls now on Mobley. So foul trouble piling up. Oregon's in the bonus already. Great news for Oregon. Simpkins will go to the line for a 1-and-1, a 75% free throw shooter, and maybe this can get Oregon going. Some freebies.
Yeah, get to the line, draw a foul, see a couple go in.
Simpkins takes a bounce and hits the first, and it's 10-5. Simpkins with 3 of Oregon's 5 points so far. He got the game started with a right-hand spinning reverse layup to put Oregon up 2-0. It's been tough to find buckets since, but he hit both free throws, and it's 10-6 now. 11:30 to go in the first. Gabe Cupps trots it over the timeline. Left-hand bounce to Kai Simpkins, defending him closely. Bounce left wing, Thornton goes back to Cupps. Flip it over to Devin Royal. Pryor on him, gives to Thornton. Thornton scoreless so far. He bounces to Tilly, left side of the lane. Fakes, goes up. Shot no good, but it's a goaltend on KJ Evans. He doesn't agree. He's trying to say, hey, appeal that. I didn't touch the ball.
Oregon coaching staff discussing whether or not to challenge that, but I think the rim was either touched or the ball was hit while it was on the rim.
Right. Live, it looked like a goaltend. 12-6 Ohio State, 11:04 to go in the first. Oregon will not challenge. Simpkins has the ball left wing. Give it Pryor to Drew Carter.
Ohio State out in a matchup zone.
Evans to the free throw line. Down to Biddle. Left-hand reverse layup. No. Evans with a putback. Came soaring in to tap it up and in.
And that's one of the things that Evans is so improved on. He's averaging 8 rebounds a game. He's had 3 games with double-figure rebounds. So improved this season for KJ Evans.
He's 7th in the Big Ten with those 8 boards. The other way, Bynum trying for a reverse layup. Missed it, but he drew a foul. Amari Bynum causing some issues for Oregon in this game so far. 4 points and 2 boards. Duck basketball brought to you by Slocum Center. 59 years as the Ducks' official team doctors. Bynum, 76% clip from the line on the season, and he missed the free throw. He's a top 50 national ranked recruit out of Link Academy in Omaha, Nebraska, having as one of his best games of the season so far. Got 4 points, looking for number 5 already, and hits the back iron and rolls it in with a touch. And it's 13-8 Ohio State with 10:35 to go in the first.
Buckeyes tempo, 3-quarter court press.
Oregon without Jackson Shelstad. Wade Lynn on the bench right now. Drew Carter running point for the Ducks. He gives it to Takai Simpkins, who's also facilitating the offense for Oregon. Devon Pryor, left wing, snaps it back to Simpkins. Right side, Carter has it. Reverses back to Simpkins. Long 3, left wing, missed it, back iron. Pryor's got the rebound, and he's fouled. The athleticism of Pryor just leaping off 2 feet and like a pogo stick straight in the air.
He elevates, and he's so long and lean. He just keeps going. He skied so high for that rebound. Contact on the way down, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's 8 fouls on OSU. So Pryor has got a chance at the stripe again. Free throw attempts 3 and 4 for him. He missed his first 2, and he hits the front end of the 1-and-1. That time rolls it in for his first point. And it's 13-9 Ohio State, 10-11 to go in the first. And Wei Lin's going to sub back in, replacing Simpkins.
Pryor, Stewart, and Lindsey are as good offensive rebounding trio of forwards in the country. They do such a nice job.
Pryor missed the second free throw. It's long, scrapping for the offensive board, down deep in the corner, out of bounds, and it's off him on the sideline, so it's Ohio State basketball.
Love to see that hustle. Pryor diving into the front row. Fans have to clear out of the way. Like that second, third effort there. That's how you stay on the floor.
And you mentioned offensive rebounding. Oregon's been terrific. 21st in the country this season as a team in offensive rebound percentage. Thornton for Ohio State off a screen, top of the arc 3, missed it. Rebound Stewart for the Ducks. Sean Stewart already 5 rebounds. Gives it up to Wei Lin over the timeline. Top of the key with a right-hand bounce. Gives to Stewart, left wing. Down towards the corner with Carter to Lin. Fakes, wants to drive, stops at the elbow, drifts back out onto the perimeter to Biddle, left wing. Surveys the floor, bounces to Stewart up top. He'll try to drive, right side of the lane. Stop at the block. His shot is blocked by Bynum. Out of bounds on the sideline, on the baseline, with 5 on the shot clock. Duck basketball.
Stewart had the step. Bynum is such a tremendous athlete. He's able to catch up, drive in there, get 2 feet in the paint, kick it back out.
Ducks get it into Biddle near the free throw line. Puts his shoulder down, puts up a hook shot, missed it. Biddle 0 for his first 8 shots from the field now. Rebound Buckeyes with a 4-point edge, 9:17 to go in the first in this defensive slugfest at MKA. Tilly, ball fakes, drives to the cup, left side of the lane, blocked, but a foul is called. And that is the first foul on Biddle. 2 shots on the way for Tilly.
It's impressive putting the ball on the floor from the 3-point line for the Ohio State big man with his left hand. Draws a little too much contact from Biddle, and I think that could have been a little bit of a frustration foul. Officials not giving Biddle anything on the offensive end. Several hits as he was attempting low post shots on the other end of the floor.
Well, Biddle has been on an absolute tear lately. The last 4 games, he's averaging 25 points per game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and more than 3 blocks a game. But in this one, he is scoreless so far with 1 board. Tilly at the line shooting 2, and he hits the first. For OSU, he's got 3 points now.
Biddle just eclipsing the 1,000-point mark of his career.
What a career it's been. Top 20 in the nation in blocks this season. Third team all Big Ten last year. Tilly hit the second free throw as well. 15-9 Ohio State. 9:11 to go in the first.
Ohio State's done a nice job showing multiple defenses, not letting Oregon get in a rhythm thus far in the first half.
Lynn breaks the pressure, gets it over the timeline. Near the Oregon O with a right-hand dribble. Left wing to Carter, back to Lynn. Whips it over to Lindsey right side. To Carter again. Wants to go inside, but nothing there. Has to return it to Lindsey. To Carter. Left wing pops the 3. Missed it, back iron. One-hand tough rebound by Gabe Cups at 6'2", and he's fouled by the Ducks.
Oregon's getting good looks from the three-point line. Haven't been able to knock one down yet. Look there from Carter stepping into a wide-open 3, just a little bit long. I think those shots will fall down as the game goes on.
15-9 OSU, 8:38 to go in the first. Cups has the ball in the right wing. Wayland to Thornton. To Nyagovin. The other center for Ohio State, along with Tilly, playing with 2 fouls. Thornton to the elbow. Crosses, working on Simpkins. Kicks it out. Bynum fakes on the three-point line. Now to the elbow. Out to Cups. Pops a left wing 3 and drills it. It's 18-9 Ohio State.
And Cups is going to get teed up. He knocks down the 3. Has something to say to the Oregon bench afterwards, right in front of the official. Quick technical foul. And Simpkins will go to the line to shoot the foul shots for Oregon.
Well, not a smart move by Cups in a game where Ohio State's starting to build a little bit of a lead, their largest lead. They gift Oregon trip to the line.
You like the intensity, but that's a mental error. Got to let your play do the talking.
Simpkins hits the first free throw. Technical free throw. Simpkins with 5 points now to lead the Ducks. And he makes it 6. Got them both. He's 4 of 4 at the line. Oregon is 0 of 9 from 3. They're shooting 14%. And Luke, they're right in this game. I mean, it's only 18-11.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's done a nice job throwing different defenses at them. And the bottom line is you have to step into those threes with confidence. You have to keep shooting them. As Ohio State is back in this 1-2-2, 1-3-1 matchup zone.
Jamari Phillips, an outside shooter for Oregon, has subbed in. Waylon has the ball right wing to Biddle, right block, puts the shoulder down, powers up a hook. He missed it, just rolled off.
There's just been a lid on the rim for Nate Biddle. Another good low post touch, just couldn't convert.
And a rebound for OSU. Nyagovin has it up top, now on the right wing over to Cups, who just hit a 3 and got a technical. Lobs it up. Stewart rejects the lob, and Lynn tracks it down in the corner. Here goes Oregon running. Down to Biddle. Left block. Off glass. No good. Rebound Bynum. To Royal. To Thornton. Crosses. Cups in the corner with it. Jabs. Attacks baseline. Bounce left corner. Open 3 for Bynum. Misses it back. Iron Nyagovin with a one-hand rebound. Out to Cups. Tries to penetrate, but nothing there. Goes out to Thornton. Pump fakes. Waits for a ball screen. Comes off it. Thornton puts the shoulder down. Elbow. Open jumper. Drains it. And it's 20-11 OSU.
And Thornton very well got away with a foul in the push-off there as he rose up and knocked down the 16-footer, but he led with the forearm, creating that space. Ohio State up 9.
6:51 to go in the first half. Biddle has the ball, free throw line to Phillips, right wing, wide open 3. It's good. Hallelujah. After 9 straight misses from 3, now they're 1 of 10.
And Jamari Phillips is a kid with a ton of potential. Young guy looking to get in rhythm, but he's a tremendous athlete. He's got a nice, smooth-looking jumper, and love to see him gain some confidence here.
His season high in minutes the last 2 games with Shellstat out. Hits a 3 in this one. Oregon commits a foul the other way. Bruce Thornton was trying to attack and was bumped on the perimeter for Oregon's 15th foul. That'll bring us to a timeout. It's Ohio State 20, Oregon 14. Les Schwab Tire Centers are proud to support Oregon basketball, where performance and reliability shine, just like their top-rated tires. 6:25 to go in the first. Ducks, some tough rolls, but they're right in this game, down 6 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear Winter, Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action, and we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
I'm facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
Wow, the mental work.
Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025 U.S. Bank.
Hear that? Exactly. That's the sound of McDonald's Extra Value Meal. Sausage McMuffin with egg, hash brown, small hot coffee, and sweet golden silence. All for only $5. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Dear Winter, Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action, and we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
20-14, Ohio State leads Oregon with 6:25 to go in the first half. Chris Clayton and Luke Jackson here with you. Luke, it's been a tough shooting game. Duck fans are yearning to explode and hope for a Ducks run, but despite 16% from the field and 44% by Ohio State, the Ducks are right in this game.
Yeah, it feels like Oregon should be down 15 or 20. They're 1 for 10 from the three-point line, but they've had 8 offensive rebounds and 8 extra opportunities to score. They're only down 6 with about 6:25 here in the first half. I think Oregon needs to look to Takai Simpkins to be the primary ball handler, primary scorer. Look for him to get going. He's got 6 points early. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's been a consistent player all season for this Coach Altman basketball team.
Yeah, he only had 7 points in Monday's overtime loss to Rutgers, but already 6 in this game to lead the Ducks. Ohio State ball out of the timeout. Tilly has it up top. The 7-foot center playing with 2 fouls. Evans defending him. Tilly with a right-hand dribble. Stops right in the lane and gives to Bynum. The shot clock at 5. Down to Royal, dashing to the rim, and he throws it down with 2 hands.
What a pass by number 1 Bynum to the cutting offensive player there with his left hand.
Royal averaged 14 a game last year and doing that again here this season in his junior campaign out of Pickerington, Ohio. 22-14 OSU, Ducks ball. Waylon on the right side, driving, circling to the left side of the lane, outside to Simpkins. Shot clock at 7. Simpkins wants to drive, takes a bump, he's fouled, throws it up on the backboard, and should be a shooting foul here for Simpkins.
And I like that. Strong, aggressive move. That's what Oregon needs out of Simpkins. He needs to get more looks, put his head down, go to the rim. He's kind of a sneaky athlete. He's a great shooter, but oftentimes he's taking on the best offensive player on the other end. He's been doing a good job on Thornton.
And he's doing a great job at the free throw line today. 6, make it 7 points now for Simpkins, and he's 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Simpkins has been shooting it so well since the calendar ticked to December. 19 made threes at a 48% clip from downtown for Simpkins.
Look for Oregon to come out in the press here, and they do.
Simpkins hit that second free throw, and the pressure's on for Oregon. Ohio State trying to get it inbounds with Royal. Wild pass to midcourt to Tilly, who tracks it down to the front court. Drives, right-hand sweeping layup is good, and it's 24-16.
It was a long pass over the top to Tilly, and it looked like KJ Evans could have gone out and taken that. OSU back in the zone.
Oregon with Simpkins in possession out on the left wing. Gives to Phillips, top of the key. Fakes, returns to Simpkins, whips it back to Phillips. Simpkins has it again, trying to turn the corner on a drive, but he slipped. Got it in the hands of Stewart. Whip it around to Lynn. Right wing uncorks a three, missed it short. Push on the rebound. It's against Bynum. That's his second. Free throws on the way now for Sean Stewart, the former Buckeye.
And Sean Stewart's already got 2 offensive rebounds, and he was in great position there to get a third. Maybe to gather and go right back up with the basket.
Sean Stewart at the line, shooting 2.
This game got to mean a little bit more to Stewart. Played for Ohio State last season and was the starter for the Buckeyes. About 6 points, 6 rebounds per game. He makes the first free throw. It's 24-17. OSU with 5:11 to go in the first. 1 point, but 6 boards in this game now for Stewart in 10 minutes. Missed the second back iron and a rebound for Royal.
Oregon needs to break the rhythm of this game. Maybe a little bit different defense, and they come out in the matchup zone.
Tilly has it up top with Evans defending. Bounce pass left wing Thornton. Surveys the floor, returns it to Tilly, takes one bounce, flips it back to John Mobley Jr. Sharpshooter, drives, left-hand wild floater, missed it, but a foul called. Simpkins tag with his second foul.
Looked like Mobley created most of the contact, and then he goes up with his left-hand runner, kind of a bailout call from the official. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's a tough call in a game they've let a lot of contact go. They call that one. Mobley missed the first free throw, in and out. And a sub in for Oregon. Nate Biddle returns to action, replacing Stewart. So it's Lynn, Simpkins, Phillips, Evans, and Biddle on the floor for Oregon. Ohio State shooting 50%, Oregon 15%, but the Ducks are in it. It's 24-17. Mobley hits the second free throw. It's 25-17 Buckeyes. Cups replaces Mobley. And some token pressure by Ohio State. In the full court, Ducks get it into Lynn. Throws it over to Evans over midcourt. Back to Lynn.
Oregon needs to get the ball to the middle of the floor in this zone. Get it inside.
Left wing, Lynn has it. Right-hand bounce, back out up top to Simpkins. Shot clock at 8. Not a lot of penetration yet. Simpkins dribbles left, off a screen, down to 4 seconds, looking for a step back. White is right in his face. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, would have been a shot clock violation anyway on the air ball. OSU a ball with Thornton over midcourt. Simpkins defending. Bounce it to Tilly, top of the key with Biddle in his face. Tilly hands back to Colin White to the middle of the key. Right corner, Royal attacks baseline. In traffic, lost his footing and just tried to save it to a teammate, but it's stolen. Here goes Lynn in the front court to Phillips, left wing. Back to Lynn. Fakes to Phillips again. Left wing, long 3, missed it. Rebound, hits the floor. A scrap for it and a foul against Oregon. And that's 7 on the Ducks.
Nice job by Cups to box out against KJ Evans, but it looked like Cups had Evans kind of wrapped up with his hand on the jersey. No call.
Bit of concern.
Down 8.
Yep. Ducks in it. They're only down 8, but there's 2 fouls now on Evans and 2 on Simpkins. Oregon without a made shot the last 3 minutes. They're in this game. Just looking for a run here. 3:50 to go in the first. Ohio State 25. Ducks 17 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Duck fans, it's a great day for a Duck game. We got a big party going.
And Kenny Wheaton has joined the party. Whoa, the Ducks are going to need some refreshments here.
There's a dang green IPA from Hop Valley in the corner of the cooler. It's selected. It's selected. Kenny Wheaton's going to pour. Kenny Wheaton's going to pour.
Dang Green, the most incredible choice for a football game.
The official craft beer of the Ducks is Dang Green.
Hop Valley Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon. Please celebrate responsibly.
Your home for Oregon hoops. This is Duck basketball from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Bing.
Irreversible lung damage serious, 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
And we're back at Matthew Knight Arena. Ohio State 25, Oregon 17, with 3:50 to go in the first half.
It's more like a football score.
It is.
Ohio State still licking their wounds.
Right.
A lot of great football going on tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, but I understand we're told by Ashley Gentry back in our OSN studio, the college football playoff semifinal game, Miami-Ole Miss, is coming down to the wire, as is hopefully this game at MKA. That's looking for a comeback here. Oregon 14% from the field, 1 of 13 from 3, but their effort on the glass has really helped them. 9 offensive boards for Oregon, giving them 10 more shot attempts than OSU. Gabe Cupps at the line, though, shooting 2 for OSU. He was fouled on a rebound. He's got a 1-and-1, and he cans the first free throw. It's 26-17. Cupps now 10 of 12 from the line on the season, and he got them both. He played at Indiana, only played 4 games last year, dealt with some injuries, transferred over to Ohio State. He gives the Buckeyes a 10-point lead. Waylon has the ball up top for Oregon. Coming off a career game Monday with 23. He has 2 in this game. Surveys the floor from the left wing, looks to drive, left in the lane, floater, good off glass, and the foul.
The crowd just waiting for something to cheer about. Waylon does a nice job there, kind of leaning in, drawing the contact. Nice touch off the glass, 12-foot runner to try to complete the 3-point play.
More than 3 minutes of basketball for Oregon without a made field goal until that Lynn shot. He's at the line shooting 1. Got it. Give him 5 points, and it's 27-20.
For Oregon to get back into that press as Stewart and Pryor check back in. Important 3.5 minutes here for Oregon. Finish out the half the right way.
3:30 to go. Ducks in the first half down 27-20. Trailing by as many as 10 here just moments ago. On the right side, Colin White has it for Ohio State. Gives it to Thornton off a screen, launches a 3, catch and shoot, and he knocks it down. Thornton with his first made 3.
And he's got 5, but he's been fairly quiet. Oregon's done a nice job defending him. He averages 20 points a game. He's just been so patient.
Devon Pryor with the ball left wing, give it to the elbow to Stewart. Takes 1 dribble, a right-hand floater, good, wow. Rainbow shot, swishes in.
And that's exactly what Oregon needs to do against this zone is get the ball to the middle, play inside out, attack, go downhill from the middle of that free throw line area against Ohio State's matchup zone.
30-22. Ohio State leads with the ball, 2:38 to go in the first. Bounce pass, deep positioning inside on a post-up. That's Royal. Takes a shot blocked by Biddle, but he got his own rebound. Give it outside to Mobley. Penetrates, middle of the key, jump stop. Out to White. The pass is off target. White tracks it down. Wild pass to Royal. The shot clock at 3. Comes crashing into our area. The 3 in the corner by Thornton misses. And a rebound for Stewart. You okay, John? Got Royal coming right at him. Ducks basketball down 8. On the left side, Des Lindsey throws it into Biddle on a post-up left short corner. Skip pass right corner. Waylon for 3. Yes! 30-25.
Great vision and cross-court pass there out of the post by Nate Biddle. He hasn't been able to score down low, but he's such a great passer, still affecting this game with the assist and the shot block on the other end.
Lynn with 6 of Oregon's last 8 points. Ducks within 5. Mobley drives, jump stop in the key, and he traveled. 1:47 to go in the first, and Oregon's on a run, making 3 shots in a row.
Mobley did a nice job driving into the paint, got Stewart off of his feet, but just kind of shuffled his feet there. Officials call the travel. It'll be Oregon ball with 1:47, just down 5.
6 Buckeyes turnovers, only 2 by Oregon. For their offensive woes, they've taken care of the ball really well. On the left side, Lindsey with it, holds it overhead. Back up top to Lynn. He's got the hot hand. Long 3. Oh, missed it short. Scrap for the board. Royal has it for OSU. His 5th rebound to lead the team. Thornton in the front court. 2-time All Big Ten goes between the legs. He's switched now to the top of the key onto Lindsey. To Tilly at the free throw line. Jabs. Bounce pass to the back, cutting Cups, and his right-hand layup is in. It's 32-25 Buckeyes.
Cups did a nice job getting that ball to the glass early and low below the rim before Biddle could get there and block it.
What a half for Cups, 7 points. His career high is 11. 1 minute to go in the half. Oregon has it. Biddle at the elbow. Takes a bounce, putting the shoulder down. Hook shot. It's good for Nate Biddle. He missed his first 10 shots before that make right there.
And he's just too good to go scoreless in the first half. Look for that little basket to get him in rhythm.
Oregon's made 4 of their last 5. Speaking of rhythm, 32-27 with 40 seconds to go in the first. Thornton in the middle of the key, able to slip through and get the left-hand layup up and in.
And that was a pro move. He kind of probed into the lane, kept the defender on his back, knifed in there, and just sliced right through. Easy finish for Thornton. What a player. So patient. You can tell he's got experience. Physical, really plays downhill.
He's coming up on 1,800 career points. He has 7 in this game. Game clock at 13, shot clock at 8. Lynn crosses, drives to the middle of the key to Stewart. Left-hand layup is in. Nice pass by Lynn, and Stewart converts with 7.6 to go in the first half, and a timeout by Jake Diebler and Ohio State.
That's exactly what you do on penetration towards the block when you're on the 45, cut to the basket. Great vision and unselfishness. A little one-handed scoop pass to Stewart. Finish with the left hand.
Talking so much about Oregon's offensive woes, and suddenly something's flipped. They've made 5 of their last 6 shots.
As soon as Oregon was able to get into the teeth of that zone in the middle, everything started to open up. The guards on top of the zone have to collapse. Everything opens up. And Oregon is starting to get into a rhythm. Big defensive stop here, coming up with just 7.6 seconds to go in the first half.
Ohio State trying to value this possession and get a good shot up. At 3:50 to go in the half, Ohio State led by 10. And Oregon is now within 5. Chipping away behind Wei Lin, Sean Stewart. Making some plays. Biddle with a bucket. Here we go. Inbound, rolls along the floor. Thornton picks it up just behind midcourt. Down to 5 seconds off a screen to the top of the key. Hesitates, drives, right of the lane, fall away jumper, missed it short. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Clock expires, and it's halftime at Matthew Knight Arena. Oregon, through that cold spell, just kept with the game plan, stuck with it, stayed in the game, and now they're starting to reap the benefits and put a little bit of pressure on the Buckeyes.
You saw Wei Lin step in and knock down the 3. Jamari Phillips comes in, knocks down the 3, and Stewart, Lindsey, Pryor doing a nice job on the offensive glass. Oregon has 9 offensive rebounds, but Ohio State's been patient. They've got 34 points. That's a pretty good job defensively. I think Oregon's going to make more shots. I don't expect Biddle to go, 2 points in the second half. He'll get back into rhythm. He's just too good of a player to keep him down.
If I had told you before the game Biddle was going to miss his first 10 shots, Oregon was going to shoot 26%, you probably wouldn't have said Oregon's only down by 5.
Well, he took 3 3-pointers. So he had 3 3-point attempts, but the rest of those 7 of those 10 shots were through contact, and the officials just let him play. It's the Big Ten. There's a lot of physical bigs, a lot of 7-footers, and you have to adjust to the way the officials are calling the game, and you got to play through contact, and Nate Biddle did a nice job there late in the first half, skipping the ball out of the post. He's not in rhythm. Finds Lynn for the 3 cross-court pass. Oregon doing a nice job waking up offensively, just down 5.
Yeah, Biddle with 2 assists to lead Oregon. And the Ducks finish the first half, making 5 of their last 6 shots, and they're within 5. Ohio State 34, Oregon 29. Let's go into the Toyota halftime report. Back out to MKA next on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. So good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi. Hey, Duck fans, it's a great day for a Duck game. We got a big party going, and Kenny Wheaton has joined the party. Whoa, the Ducks are going to need some refreshments here. There's a Dang Green IPA from Hop Valley in the corner of the cooler.
It's selected. It's selected. Kenny Wayne's gonna pour. Kenny Wayne's gonna pour.
Dang Green, the most incredible choice for a football game.
The official craft beer of the Ducks is Dang Green.
Hop Valley Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon. Please celebrate responsibly.
You're listening to Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap along with scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college basketball. And the first half stats. They're all right here. Now let's go back courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
We're going to have 1 minute.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, Chris Clayton filling in for Joey Mack here today, alongside Luke Jackson and John Lundquist, who are with us on stats. Oregon and Ohio State battling to a 34-29 game. It has been physical, it has been tough, and Oregon answered the call. The Ducks trailed by as many as 10, but kind of adapted to the physicality and hit 5 of their last 6 shots.
Yeah, and I think early in the season, officials always have those points of emphasis where they say, okay, we're going to call moving screens and we're not going to let you hand check. Then you get into Big Ten play. When I think of Big Ten play, I think about the Michigan bigs, Tom Izzo preaching defense on the sideline, smashing his dress shoes into the floor at Michigan State. And there's no time to complain. I think Biddle, got a little caught up, and I think he got fouled early a couple times, so he's got to play with force and physicality and let the game decide itself. Don't, complain to the officials, play through contact. Oregon did a nice job closing out the half. I think that they have the momentum. They did a nice job on Thornton. They only got Mobley Jr. getting going a little bit. He's only got 4 points, so nice job on Thornton and Mobley. I'd love to see Simpkins kind of take a little bit more control offensively, get the ball into the middle of that zone, keep attacking and stepping in and knocking down threes. And if Oregon just makes a couple of those threes, they're up 4-6 points going into the second half.
And it's worth noting in our Toyota Coach's Corner interview before the game, head coach Dana Altman, one of his keys was turnovers, take care of the ball. Oregon only has 2 turnovers. Both of those by the point guard, Wei Lin, who's played a lot of minutes, a lot of ball handling responsibilities. The Ducks have taken care of the ball pretty well in this game.
Ohio State has almost challenged them to shoot early threes. And as far as a rhythm game goes, they've mixed up, downing and icing side ball screens, which throws the team out of rhythm. mixing up zones, and Oregon will step into those and probably make them in the second half. And this will be a really competitive basketball game. I don't think that they'll be able to hold Nate Biddle to 2 points in the second half.
1 of 11 from the field, so a lot to like. Be reason to be optimistic looking forward to the second half. Toyota Halftime continues next. We'll go into our OSN studio with Ashley Gentry next on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Ducks! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Hello, is this Pacific Source Health Plans?
This is a health plan.
I'm trying to reach Pacific Source. I know I'll get a person on the phone when I call them.
What do you think I am?
I mean, you sound like a person.
That's what counts.
Automated systems can do a lot, even sound a lot like people. What automated systems can't do is offer the quality our members rely on: empathy. When you call Pacific Source Health Plans, you'll talk to a person who cares.
What did you say your name was?
Nexa 9000.
Deep in the woods. Deep in the woods. This is the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
Snakes, zombies, sharks, heights, speaking in public. The list of fears is endless. But while you're clutching your blanket in the dark, wondering if that sound in the hall was actually a footstep, the real danger is in your hand, when you're behind the wheel. And while you might think a great white shark is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my head back and come on now, so good to see you real.
The Toyota Halftime Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network studios.
Well, we've hit halftime at Matthew 9 Arena, and Oregon trails the visiting Ohio State 34-29. Big second half coming up for the Ducks. Only 2 other games in the Big Ten tonight, both also featured in the top 25. Number 12, Michigan State at home against Northwestern. They get a 10-point victory to move on to 4-1 in conference play. 76-66 your final score. Then number 16, Illinois with 81 points on Rutgers. Rutgers 55, so final 81-55 in favor of 16th ranked Illinois. And that's all we've got for you. Just the 3 games tonight. The most important one at the halfway mark, and Oregon trails 34-29 to Ohio State. We'll be back with a look at that top 25 after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Hey, Duck fans, Jerry Allen here. You know me. I love great teamwork, and nobody builds a stronger lineup than Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking.
That's right, Jerry. For over 45 years, we've built fences, decks, and patio covers across the Northwest. And now we're bringing that craftsmanship home to Duck Country.
Eugene, get ready. Rick's brand new showroom opens February 2026, just in time to get your backyard ready for spring.
Come see us, meet the team, and start planning your next backyard project. Visit ricksfencingeugene.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking. Built right, built Rick's. Proud sponsor of the Oregon Ducks.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close.
You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember, back to the land of my first love. Would you spread wide your arms for this wayward son? I left my heart in
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Welcome back inside the Learfield Network studios, where Ohio State leads Oregon at Matthew 9 Arena 34-29. Just one game in the top 25 that's outside of the Big Ten. Number 8, Gonzaga up in Spokane, taking care of business against Santa Clara early with the lead, but that one just getting started. Both teams 4-0 in the WCC, and we'll see how that one ends at the conclusion of this one as well. And just one more thing to update you on so far tonight. Number 10, Miami moves on to the championship game in college football. 31-27, the final score. It came down to the wire, but the Hurricanes move on, defeating number 6, Ole Miss. We're going to take one more timeout and get you back courtside for the start of the second half. Ohio State 34, Oregon 29 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
You're listening to Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
It's gonna.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, wrapping up the Toyota halftime report. Our thanks to Ashley Gentry back in our OSN studio. 34-29, Ohio State leads Oregon. The Ducks trailed by as many as 10. Oregon's only lead came at 2-0. Oregon with 9 offensive rebounds to make up for their 26% from the field so far, compared to 50% by Ohio State. Chris Clayton and Luke Jackson here with you. Here we go. Oregon with these starters on the court of Wayne Lynn, Takai Simpkins, Sean Stewart, Kwame Evans Jr., and Nate Biddle. Evans on a drive, right of the lane, stops And picked up his dribble, has to throw it outside to Biddle. Dangerous pass, collected and thrown over to Lynn with 12 on the shot clock. To Biddle, top of the key. Catch and shoot 3. Missed it. He's 0 of 4 from out there, and Thornton has the rebound for Ohio State. On the left side, Thornton with Lynn defending. To Royal up top. Fakes. Goes in the right corner now to Bynum. Thought about the 3, won't take it. Now will drive to the middle of the key. Jump stop. Tosses out to Royal. Long contested 3 with Evans in his face. Missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by Tilley for the Buckeyes. Bounce to Bynum, left block. Turns to face. Takes a dribble. Spins left. His shot is blocked by Biddle off the backboard, but he throws it away. Simpkins and him not on the same page. Now Royal with a lob to Bynum, who lays it in. It's 36-29.
Nice block shot there on Bynum for Biddle, but he got a little careless on the outlet pass. Bynum took it back, and then Biddle had 2 there, had a pick, and Bynum with easy lay-in there on the lob pass.
18:45 to go. Simpkins long 3 up top to answer. Missed it. Rebound deflected by Biddle, and he's fouled. Good effort by Biddle, crashing the glass, and he was pushed.
And when your shot's not going, you got to find other ways to get involved with the game. Biddle does a nice job at the defensive end. Then he comes up with the offensive board there as he's fouled. It'll be Oregon basketball baseline out of bounds.
It's been 13 fouls on Ohio State in this game, and that's the 3rd on Mobley. He's averaging 15 points a game. Lynn drives for Oregon in the key. To Evans, left corner, pops the triple and rattles it in. 36-32 now.
Good job by Lynn there, curling off the screen, recognizing the defense came with him. KJ Evans rolls up out of the corner for the wide open 3.
His first made 3, he has 5. 18-14 to go, 36-32 OSU. Tilley has the ball left wing. Handoff back to Devin Royal. Off a screen, into the key, puts the shoulder down, bumps. His shot is missed off to the right side. A physical drive, couldn't finish. Simpkins rebounds, runs the other way, cup to cup, and he lays it in.
And that's exactly what Oregon needs. Get out in transition off a defensive stop. Oregon needs to get out in transition and score some in the front court.
10 for Simpkins to lead Oregon within 2. 17:42 to go. The leading scorer for Ohio State this year, 21 points per game. Bruce Thornton has it. Goes right wing to Cups. Lobs it inside into traffic. Tilley catches. Layup good. Plus a foul on Biddle. That'll be his 2nd.
Ohio State's done a nice job responding. Every time Oregon's gone on a little bit of a run and started to get momentum, seems like they're able to get an easy basket as Tilley looks to finish off the 3-point play.
Tilley having a nice game, 8 points so far, and his free throw just rolls off no good. Offensive rebound, Bynum in traffic, hoists it up, missed it. Rebound tapped out. Ohio State has it again with Thornton, and he hits a 3 from the left wing.
And those are the best times to hit a 3 off an offensive rebound, coming inside out.
Quick through the other way. Evans right wing, missed it short, and air ball. Rebound Biddle, and he is fouled.
But already here in the second half, Ohio State with 5 offensive rebounds. Can't give a team that many extra chance opportunities to score the basketball as Nate Biddle goes to the line.
And he cans the first free throw. It's 41-35 with 17-14 to go in the second. Colin White will sub in for Ohio State, replacing Devin Royal, who just committed that foul. Nothing too major. He has 2. Biddle drains them both. Nothing but net. 4 points and 4 rebounds with 2 assists for Nate Biddle in 20 minutes.
As Oregon comes out in the 3-quarter court press.
There's a wild pass by Tilley, nearly stolen, but it's collected and given to Bynum. Now he'll toss it to Gabe Cups. A strong first half with 7 points. Now to Thornton. 10 on the shot clock between the legs. Thornton dribbling right with Simpkins playing pressure defense. Off the screen to the free throw line. Out to Cups left wing. Penetrates. 3 on the shot clock. Out to White. He bobbles. Step back 3. Deflected by Evans. Give him a block shot there and a shot clock violation.
Nice defensive stand by the Oregon basketball team. Several times in this game, Ohio State has had that short shot clock situation kind of come up with something. They're so patient. Good job by Oregon. kind of turn the tide and the momentum of this game on the defensive end as Ohio State comes out with a little three-quarter court pressure.
Lynn throws it ahead to Simpkins. Oregon had numbers, but elects to slow it down. 41-36 Ohio State, 16:30 to go in Eugene. Stewart gives to Simpkins, to the elbow to Biddle, turns the face, puts the shoulder down, and that's a charge. He ran over Tilly. Duck fans think it might have been a flop. Certainly some contact. That's 2 fouls on Biddle.
A little bit of inconsistent officiating there as Altman's out on the floor. He's furious. Biddle did a nice job kind of stopping. There's a little bit of contact, and down goes Tilly. Call the charge on Biddle as he checks out of the game. Oregon's going to go small with KJ Evans at the 5, Simpkins, Lindsey, Stewart, the forward positions.
Oregon a little bit of pressure here. Simpkins playing the ball. Thornton beats it off a screen, gets it over the timeline, bounce right side to Tilly. Right in the lane, slows it down. Now backs down on Evans, and a fall-away hook shot goes for Christoph Tilly, who's into double figures with 10.
Oregon really just needs to break the rhythm of this game somehow defensively with just a different look.
43-36, 15:56 to go. Evans on a drive. Jump stop. His shot goes up, and it's blocked, but he drew a foul. Evans will shoot 2 after the media timeout. This battle with Ohio State is brought to you by Country Financial. Insurance with stability you can trust. Learn more at countryfinancial.com. Ohio State 43, Oregon 36, 15:55 to go on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear Winter, Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action, and we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Your burger is served.
Thank you.
And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile.
Now that is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Dear Winter, Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. So you bring the action, and we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Back at MKA, 43-36, Ohio State leads Oregon. 9-7 Ohio State leads the second half so far. More of the same of what we saw in the first half, a very physical game. And for the most part, you've got to really earn your fouls. Unfortunately for Oregon, Nate Biddle committed a charge, and he has 3 fouls at the moment, so he's out of the game for the Ducks.
Very non-typical game for Nate Biddle. He's been out of sorts. 1 for 12 from the floor. Really had a wide open jumper from the free throw line. Find a way to get yourself back into the rhythm of this game. Get a putback. Get to the free throw line. I'd like to see Oregon maybe look at Jamari Phillips again. They're shooting just 3 of 19 from the three-point line. Got to continue to take those open shots. Step into them with confidence, but going with a small lineup for Oregon to put some pressure the full court and get out and run in transition with all these forwards on the floor.
KJ was fouled just before the media timeout on his drive to the rim. He's at the line shooting 2 for the Ducks and hits the first. Oregon now 12 of 16 at the line today, 75%. And that'll go up a little bit as Evans hits the second. It's 43-38 Ohio State, 15:55 to go. Royal inbounds to Thornton. Oregon has Simpkins, Lindsay, Lynn, Evans, and Stewart on the floor. Thornton over the timeline. Bounce on the right wing over to Bynum. Jabs and gives to Tilly with Evans right in his face. Swings through and gives it over to John Mobley Jr. playing with 3 fouls. Now to Thornton. Simpkins defending. Right-hand dribble off of Tilly's screen to the elbow, to the middle of the key. Right-hand floater in traffic, no good. Got his own rebound. Thornton missed it short, but collected it on the bounce. His wild pass inside, stolen away by Lindsay. Throws it back to Lynn. Runs it over the timeline. Looking right. Ohio State able to get back well, and the Ducks will have to initiate a half-court set. Evans swings left wing. Give it to Lindsay. Now to Simpkins. Thought about the 3 up top, but Royal able to get out on him. Simpkins crosses into the key. Puts it up. Powerful take. Missed it, but he's fouled.
Good job getting downhill there by Simpkins. Gets to the rim. Draws contact. He'll go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Oregon looking to finally cut into that 5-point lead. It just feels like they haven't been able to get over that barrier. Like this lineup for Oregon, get a stop and get out and run in transition.
And more good news for Oregon. It's 3 fouls now on Devin Royal. Simpkins hits the free throw where he is 7 of 7 in this game. 11 points. That's a game high. Much more than just a 3-point shooter. All-around scorer. Doing a great job this year in his first year with the Ducks, averaging 13 points per game.
Simpkins is really an underrated defender. He's done a tremendous job on Thornton. Gives him no airspace as he picks up full court.
It's exhausting, his defense and his scoring. He made both free throws, and the Ducks are within 3. 43-40, 14:54 to go. Royal has the ball. Bounce to Thornton up top. Simpkins playing harassing pressure defense right on him. Thornton on a crossover. Off the Njegovan screen with the shot clock at 7. To the elbow. Spins and throws back to Mobley with Lynn on him. Fakes, wants to drive. 2 in the shot clock. Wild shot off 1 foot. No good. Rebound deflected out of bounds. And it's Ohio State ball on the inline. Mobley was forced to kind of go off balance and throw it up off one leg with one hand. It's 2 in the shot clock.
It's really a slow-paced game. Both teams so methodical, taking all the time off the shot clock, so patient.
Teams taking care of the ball pretty well. Ohio State 8 turnovers, Oregon only 4. Up top with it, Njegovan gives to Bynum with a shot clock at 8. Circles to the left side. Flip it back to Mobley with Lynn defending. Crossover. Long 3. Oh, wow. Mobley knocked it down, and it's 46-40. And a foul is called. Maybe off the ball. It's against Oregon. It's a push.
It's Lindsay on the shot, kind of jockeying for rebounding position in the back, giving Ohio State another possession, baseline out of bounds.
So Thornton gets it in. Mobley pops the contested 3, careens off the corner of the backboard. It was a wild shot there. Evans with the rebound for the Ducks. Ducks down 6. Oregon hasn't hit his shot now in 3 minutes, 47 seconds, doing the work at the line. Here's Evans with the 3 from the top of the key. Then he's got it. Ducks back within 3.
And that's what you give up when you reject the screen. The big comes down, leaving forward KJ Evans wide open.
Thornton on a drive, middle of the key to Njegovan. He's double teamed in traffic. Puts up a hook shot over Evans, missed it long. Rebound Njegovan, poked away. Royal has it on the perimeter. Another offensive rebound for Ohio State. Mobley off a screen to the elbow. Trying for the drive. Floater good and a foul called. Mobley again.
Mobley just kind of snaking around that screen back and forth. Gets Lynn on his back. Goes off 1 foot. And Lynn caught him on the elbow. Ball went way up in the air and down.
Mobley, top 5 in the Big Ten in 3-pointers made and percentage. But doing a lot of work driving in this game now for Ohio State as well. He has 9 points.
And Oregon has done a nice job on defense, except for boxing out and securing the basketball. The only reason Ohio State's leading this game is offensive rebounds.
Especially in this second half where Ohio State has 7 offensive boards. And the and 1 is complete. Mobley hits the free throw. 49-43 Ohio State. On the right side, Simpkins has it to Devon Pryor up top, who just checked in. Back to Simpkins on the right side. Swings through, drives, middle of the key. Out to Lynn. Open three from the top. Oh, in and out. Rebound inside, collected there by Tilly. 13-12 to go. Mobley walks it over the timeline. Ohio State with three different players with 10 points. Mobley, Thornton, and Tilly. Royal has the ball left wing. Overhead pass to Tilly, top of the key. Shot clock at 11. Back to Royal. He's got space. Fakes the three. Now drives. Biddle's on him. Fadeaway jump shot. It's good. Biddle in his face, but Royal stuck it.
Did a really nice job just stopping, reverse pivot, little free throw line jumper. And it's so difficult to shoot over Biddle. Nice job by Royal there.
Pryor with it up top of the right-hand bounce. Now to Simpkins left side. Lob it into Biddle left short corner. Overhead pass right wing Lynn. Fakes. Drives from the elbow. Trying to throw to Pryor. Bobbles. Shot clock at 8. Now to Biddle. Now left block. And he's held. Foul before a shot attempt. It's against Colin White.
There's really nothing Colin White could do but foul.
Right.
Giving up about 6 inches on Biddle. Got caught on the switch. Probably a smart foul there. Biddle's just going to turn around and finish at the rim.
White only 6'6". It's the 7-footer Biddle. Baseline inbound for Oregon. Waylon with a basket to his left. Lob it into Biddle. Caught at the free throw line. Turns to face. Bynum defends, and he'll dish back to Simpkins. Switch on to Bynum now. It gives to Lynn on the left side. Tries to penetrate. Kicks. Right side Pryor. Now to Evans in the corner. Spin move in traffic. Oh, it's rejected by Bynum. Came flying out of nowhere on the help side. And the Buckeyes have the ball up by 8. 12:06 to go. Bynum with it up top. The freshman, electric 6'8" athlete, gives to Tilly. Thought about the three. Now penetrates. Gets to the block. Fakes. Up and under. Shot no good, but a foul is called on Biddle. That's his 4th.
Tough break there by Biddle. Tilly drawing the contact. Looked like he shuffled his feet. Switched his pivot foot as he put his shoulder into Biddle, and Biddle draws his 4th foul going into this media timeout.
Oregon basketball brought to you by Pacific Source with health coverage for individuals, families, employers, and Medicare eligibles. Pacific Source is a local health plan that does what's right, not just what's required. Ohio State 51, Oregon 43. 11:55 to go, though. Plenty of time on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
Hear that? Exactly. That's the sound of McDonald's Extra Value Meal. Sausage McMuffin with egg, hash brown, small hot coffee, and sweet golden silence. All for only $5. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Ducks! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
I want you to know. I said I want you to know right now. You've been good to me, baby.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, Ohio State 51, Oregon 43. 11:55 to play. The Ducks got within 2. It was 36-34 with 17:58 to go. And the last 7 minutes, Ohio State just kind of extending their lead a little bit.
Oregon not closing out the possession with the box out, securing the basketball. Ohio State had 3 offensive rebounds at the half, and now they have 10. Oregon just shooting 4 of 21 from 3, but they're able to get into the teeth of the defense and draw fouls. They need to continue to get that ball into the middle of the zone, keep attacking, shoot the ball with confidence, and then this is a slow-paced game. Both teams have just 6 transition points. And former Duck Fred Jones, who's sitting behind us, NBA slam dunk champion, he knew how to get out in transition. I think Oregon needs to come up with a couple stops, get out in transition. They continue to go with the smaller lineup with KJ Evans at the 5. Pryor and Stewart and Simpkins can get out and run and finish in transition, but you got to come up with the stop, finish the possession with a box out and secure that basketball.
Duck basketball brought to you by Molson Coors. Coors Light, choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Christoph Tilley at the line shooting 2 for Ohio State. He was fouled, unfortunately, by Nate Biddle, who now has 4 fouls. Tilley, good on the free throw. Hit the front of the rim and then rolled in. So Biddle in 22 minutes so far, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and now they'll have to go without him for a while. As you mentioned, a smaller lineup in there for the Ducks. 52-43 OSU. Tilley got them both. And the Buckeyes lead by 10, matching their largest lead of the game. And they were up 30-20. Simpkins the ball for Oregon on the left wing. Mobley defends. Simpkins crosses to the free throw line. Spins inside. Right-hand shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Stewart takes a bounce. Lost it in traffic. Thought he scrapped for it. Timeout called? No. A jump ball to the chagrin of Gabe Cupps, who wanted that timeout desperately. And the arrow points to Ohio State anyway.
Both teams diving on the floor there. Stewart comes up with another offensive rebound. I'd like to see him either kick it out or go right back up with that basketball, as Oregon's going to be in a full court press.
Trying to ramp up the pressure. Mobley gets it into Cupps. He's trapped in the corner by Pryor and Stewart. Got rid of it, though, to Mobley in the baseline. Trying to dribble out of it with Stewart on him. Got it to Cupps over the timeline. And now Ohio State in this slow-paced game will again look to their head coach, Jake Diebler, and slow it down. On the right side, Mobley on a drive. Pull up, thought about the shot. Wild passes. He was falling down. Threw it off to Bynum, who laid it in, and a foul.
And Mobley was caught in the air. It's just stifling defense there by Simpkins and threw it away. I mean, I don't know how Bynum came down with that. He's a great leaper. Comes up with it, takes one dribble, and finishes on the left-hand side, and he's fouled.
All due respect to Mobley, that was some luck there. He was, like you said, caught in the air, just chucked it towards Bynum, who made a very athletic one-handed catch. And now he just made the free throw. 56-43 Ohio State with 11:14 to play. Waylon off a screen. Into a 3-ball right side. In and out. Rebound. Who else but Stewart? Oh, he lost it. And it's off his leg out of bounds.
Stewart grabbed the ball and kind of cuffed it in his right hand. Didn't get 2 hands on it. Just went off his knee right in front of the official there. Good effort. Just couldn't quite gather the ball.
10-0 Buckeyes run. With 10:56 to go. Cupps gives up top to Tilley. Evans playing pressure defense in his face. Crossover. Handoff back to Mobley. To the free throw line. Down to Tilley. Pump fakes. Draws a foul. And his shot almost rolled in. He took a massive bump there and still almost made the shot.
Tilley had a little one dribble drop step shot fake. Got Stewart in the air, who's a high flyer. Great shot blocker. Tilley nearly made that circus shot. A lot of contact. Stewart was about 6 feet higher than Tilley, who was glued to the floor.
Right. Tilley hits the free throw. And how about this, Luke? Nate Biddle is subbing in with 4 fouls with 10:47 to go. And Ohio State up 57-43. Taking the risk.
Oregon needs offense, and they need to get back in rhythm. And even though Biddle struggled, Oregon's down 14 here.
Tilley missed the free throw. Rebound, Devon Pryor, who just, what an athlete. He just floats above everybody else to get the rebound there. Oregon ball the other way. Waylon has it up top. Gives to Simpkins on the left side. Leads Oregon with 12 points today. Biddle with it at the right elbow. He's wide open. Takes the jumper, but missed it long. Rebound, Mobley.
And that's a good shot for Oregon and for Biddle. catch it at the free throw line, square up. It's just not been his night. Just kind of clear your mind. Think about next play. Forget about the rest of the half.
Cups, jabs, drives all the way to the rim for the right-hand scooping layup, and it's 59-43 Buckeyes.
That was just an absolute breakdown defensively by Pryor. Just open the gate, let Cups drive right to the rim for the easy, uncontested lay-in, and Coach Altman will take a timeout here, down 16 with 10 minutes to play in the second half.
It's a 13-0 Ohio State run and a 4-minute Oregon scoring drought. 59-43 with 9:58 to go. We'll take a timeout on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Oregon, not every injury happens on the court. Car wrecks, hospital mistakes, slip and falls. When you're hurt, you need more than a quick sub off the bench. You need America's largest injury law firm. There's a reason Morgan & Morgan has over 1,000 lawyers and 100 offices nationwide. A reason we've recovered more than $30 billion for people just like you. And a reason we never charge a dime unless we win. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Injured? Just dial pound law. Morgan & Morgan, 10150 Southwest 6th Avenue, Portland. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Cases may be referred or co-counseled.
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
I'm facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
Wow, the mental work.
Together we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025 U.S. Bank.
Did you know that 77% of people navigating addiction are still showing up every single day, working jobs, raising families, and carrying responsibilities? Addiction touches families, friends, and neighbors, but so does recovery. And here's where you come in. You can be the turning point that helps someone rewrite their story. At Willamette Family, we believe hope grows when it's shared. One flock, one game, one family at a time. Hope is now. Just like the Ducks succeed through teamwork, recovery happens through support. Visit WFTS.org today to learn how you can help change lives. Willamette Family, proud partner of Oregon Athletics.
KA, where Ohio State's on a 13-0 run over the last 3:39. The Buckeyes lead the Ducks 59-43. Oregon basketball is sponsored by Pepsi Bigfoot Beverages and the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. Download the app, follow the Ducks. Go Ducks. Drink Pepsi. Well, a lot of time still left, Luke. 9:58 to go. How does Oregon get back in this one?
Plenty of time. Yep. Plenty of time. They need to get multiple stops in a row. Come out, get 5 stops in a row. Put the pressure on defensively, close out the possession by securing the basketball, and then get going. Kick it up the sideline, get into attack mode. Don't let Ohio State get into their matchup zone. And if they do, get the ball to the middle of the floor and play inside out. Step into the basketball with confidence. Oregon has enough ability to come back to just 16 points. Don't try to get it all back at once. Try to cut it to 8 with about 6 minutes to go, and you'll be just fine.
Oregon playing Nate Biddle with 4 fouls, understanding how important it is that they make their run ASAP. It's Lynn, Simpkins, Pryor, Stewart, and Biddle in the game for the Ducks. Biddle has the ball at the free throw line to Simpkins' left wing. Puts up a 3, and how did that roll out? It was halfway down. That type of game, rebound Ohio State. Great look for Simpkins. Thornton over the timeline, setting up for Ohio State, gives to Royal right in front of his bench with Pryor defending. Up top, Junior Govin. Now to Thornton left side. Inside the block, deflected by Pryor. The ball is loose. A save attempt out of bounds. 9 on the shot clock on the sideline, inbound for OSU.
Thornton just does such a nice job for this Buckeye team. He kind of reminds me of Jamal Tinsley a little bit from guard blast from the pass there.
Did Freddie Jones play with him?
Yes, he did.
He did in Indiana. Up top, Cups, the shot clock at 4 for OSU. Off a straight free throw line, put it up to the rim. Wild shot, no good on the hook shot attempt. Fight for the rebound inside. Royal got it for Ohio State and called a timeout.
Royal hit the floor and his feet came off the ground Altman out on the floor contesting that call. Probably should have been a travel. Officials give Ohio State the 30-second timeout. It'll be Buckeye ball, baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, if it isn't a travel, it's a foul. But they called neither. They went with a timeout to OSU.
But that's 11 offensive rebounds for Ohio State.
8 of those this half, and that's what Dane Altman is the most frustrated about. He's questioning the officials, but he's getting on his team here about trying to clean up that defensive glass with 9:12 to go.
We talked about toughness. Coach Altman talked about it in the pregame show, and we talked about it at length. Well, there's physical toughness and then just the mental toughness of boxing your man out every single time and hitting them. That's what Oregon needs to do to close out this game.
There we go, out of the 30-second timeout. It's a safe possession for Ohio State. Gabe Cups will throw it in. Stewart on him under the hoop. Bounce it into Thornton left corner. Pump fakes. Tries to drive. Stops left in the lane. Takes a little jumper. Missed it long, and Biddle has the rebound. That's number 5 for him. They'll give it to Simpkins over the timeline right side. Back up top to Biddle. Thought about the trailing 3 and throws it away. Looking to go inside to Stewart. Deflected, collected by Royal. Give it to Mobley. Attacks the rim. Hangs and dishes to Cups. Skip pass back across to the right side to Royal. Pump fakes, tries to drive, but Stewart stays in front. Now Royal wants a back down. Into the key, fall away, one-hand shot, good. And a foul called on Stewart. It's 61-43 Buckeyes.
And really everything going Ohio State's way. Not a lot of contact. If anything, it was drawn by Royal.
Jamari Phillips will sub in. And he's in for Stewart.
I think it's been impressive with these Buckeyes is the patience that they've had on offense. Anytime Oregon's gone on a run, they've really answered it.
Royal with a free throw good, 62-43. 10 points now for Royal. The Ducks got within 2. It was 36-34, 18 to go here in this half, and Ohio State just stuck with it. Evans has a ball at the free throw line. Drives and dishes to Lynn. Right corner 3. Missed it long. Biddle fighting for the rebound. Can't collect it. Picked up by Royal for OSU. Ohio State with 16 points in a row. And Thornton milking some shot clock in possession up top. Phillips defending. Thornton to the elbow. Picks up his dribble. Good defense there by Phillips to fight through the screen. Off to Royal. Working on man-to-man defense from Evans. Lost the handle, poked away his steal. Jamari Phillips for Oregon. Wants a transition 3. Stops, and he'll go behind him to Biddle. Now on the right side to Simpkins. Penetrates, stops on the block, poked away. It's an Oregon turnover. Number 7 for the Ducks. They've taken care of the ball well. That certainly hasn't been the issue. 7:42 to go, 62-43 Ohio State. Thornton with it up top, bounce over to Mobley, back to Thornton. Cups now with it, swings it back to Mobley. Lynn's on him, crossover, off the screen, Mobley 3, blocked by Lynn, and he's called for a foul. And Wei Lynn can't believe it. He's calling for a challenge.
Well, he definitely made contact on Mobley's elbow, and Mobley did a nice job kicking his leg there, and there's a couple points of contact. I don't know if Oregon will contest this or not, even though Lynn wanted it, but you could see the shot was affected by the contact.
That'll bring us to a timeout, media timeout. Dane Altman watched the replay, thought about challenging. Maybe he still will, but for now, we go to a break. It's Ohio State 62, Oregon 43 with 7:30 to go on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community. And First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Summer Buck, a Navy veteran, female combat veteran, and proud Native American. Summer is a driving force for positive change in her community. She leads 2 nonprofits, writes grants for other organizations, and trains both nonprofit leaders and board members to succeed. Passionate about youth programs, she is launching a multi-million-dollar community center that will create lasting impact through strong partnerships. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Summer Buck.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Man, I love my kids so much. I once sat for 3 hours in the cold rain to watch her soccer team lose by 18 goals.
I love my kids so much, I once used a tube to suck snot out of her stuffed nose at 3 a.m.
You win.
Love your kids? Love them enough to make sure they're in the right car seat. From toddlers to tweens, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to find the right seat for their age and size. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, 7.5 to go. Ohio State 62, Oregon 43. The Ducks are 7-1 here at Matthew Knight Arena. Crowd been yearning for more to cheer about. The Oregon women will be in action here on Sunday, 2 p.m. against number 15 Michigan State. Ducks and Kelly Graves fresh off a big win Tuesday at USC. Come from behind dramatic win in the closing seconds. Mobley hits the first free throw for Ohio State. Oregon's last points coming nearly 7 minutes ago on a Kwame Evans Jr. 3. Mobley, by the way, is shooting 3 free throws for OSU. He's fouled on a 3 by Wei Lin. He just hit number 2. 64-43 Buckeyes. Mobley hits all 3. Oregon's worst loss this year came by 17 points to San Diego State in Vegas at 97-80. Trying to chip away here with 7:24 to go. Phillips is the ball left wing. Trying to go to the elbow to Evans. Nice catch. Dashes to the rim. His shot blocked from behind by Bynum and collected by Royal. What an athlete. Freshman Amari Bynum. Gabe Cups with the ball just over midcourt. Wei Lin defending. Goes on the left side over to Christoph Tilley. Bounces to the free throw line to Royal on a post-up. Spins to the rim. Oh, wow. Right-hand layup good. Great move by Royal.
Royal is a strong and powerful wing. You just can't get him that low on the post. Just easy laying for him.
Biddle corner 3 for Oregon on the catch, and he hits it. That's the first 3 for Biddle. Give him 7 points. It's 67-46. 6:34 to go. Wild pass all the way ahead to Bynum. Pump fakes. Shot. No good. And a foul called against Bynum. On the rebound, he hit Biddle on the arm.
Nice job by Biddle getting back and helping Wei Lin.
Bynum has 4 fouls now. He has to sub out. Balanced effort today. Ohio State 67 points. 5 different players with at least 10. Nobody has more than 13. Lin with the ball up top off the screen. Bounce inside to Biddle. Left block. Takes a bounce. Outside. Simpkins jabs to the top to Biddle. Fakes left. Tilley's on him. Handoff to Lin. He'll launch up a contested 3. Missed it. Rebound Biddle. Puts it back up and in one motion. And it's 67-48 with 6:08 to go. Thornton has it in the backcourt. Double team to the corner. Bounce to Royal. Pass ahead to Tilley. Nice feed to get it just over the top of the outstretched arms of Phillips. Now Tilley drives. That's a charge. Biddle took it. Gutsy play with 4 fouls.
Just a careless turnover by Tilley. Biddle waiting for contact. Tilley puts his head down. Easy call for the official. He just drove his shoulder right through the chest of Biddle, drawing that offensive foul.
Buckeyes head coach Jake Diebler is probably saying, hey, milk some clock. Slow it down with a 19-point lead. Wei Lin drives, stops right of the lane. Now spins at the block, puts up a one-hand shot, somehow flipped it up and in. Give him 10 points.
Oregon back out in full court pressure. Need to turn this Ohio State team over a few times. They do such a nice job taking care of the basketball.
7 points in a row for the Ducks with 5:33 to go. Thornton with Phillips defending. Patient with the ball. Give it to the big Tilly with 9 on the shot clock. Hand back to Thornton off a ball screen going left. Penetrates. Step back jumper at the elbow is good for Bruce Thornton. Senior out of Fairburn, Georgia. 20.6 points per game this year. He's got the Buckeyes back up 19. Fiddle with the ball left wing for the Ducks. Fakes. Handoff behind him to Phillips. Off a screen. He's double teamed. Had it poked away. Collects it and gives back to Wei Lin with a shot clock at 10. Biddle coming for a screen. Lin going left to Biddle up top. Puts up a long 3 and buried it.
And all of a sudden, Nate Biddle's back in rhythm. He's made 3 in a row.
Suddenly 12 points. Ducks within 16 with 4:42 to go. Cups over the timeline. Oregon trying to chip away, put a little pressure on the Buckeyes with still a media timeout remaining. Ohio State in full kill clock mode. Letting the shot clock run down to 10 before they attack now with Thornton. Into a 3 off a screen. Missed it. Rebound. Buckeyes. Royal tracked it down in the long careen off the back of the iron.
That's Ohio State's 9th offensive rebound in the second half.
Thornton with Phillips defending. Shot clock at 5. Getting to the rim. Stops. Scoops it off to Tilly. His shot blocked by Evans. Loose ball. Simpkins. Is that a foul? It is on the diving Tilly. And Oregon's in the bonus. 4:02 to go. Ducks down 16. But Simpkins is shooting 2.
Good hustle there by Simpkins. Getting his body on the floor. It's a type of effort. That's a winning basketball play. Scrapping down there with Tilly.
He's down and shaken up. Not sure if he took a knee to the head or what is ailing him. He's frustrated and in some pain. He'll sub out. It's Ivan Yagovin back in for him. Oregon will sub in Des Lindsey replacing Evans. Simpkins, 8 of 8 at the line in this game. So 1-and-1 opportunity. It was the 8th foul on Ohio State. Simpkins takes a deep breath, flicks the wrist, missed it, back iron. Rebound poked out and collected by Simpkins. To Biddle, back to Simpkins. 3:56 to go. Phillips left wing, pump fakes. Thought about the mid-range J, but gives to Lindsey. Attacks baseline to the rim. Oh, man! A one-hand hammer by Des Lindsey.
And he came up off after that play. I think he surprised himself. He had a huge smile on his face.
Holy. Highlight of the game. Ducks down 14. They got a trap on Cups. Gets rid of it to Yagovin. Left wing Mobley. 3:32 to go. It's still 69-55, but momentum on Oregon's side.
Lindsey with the absolute hammer dunk on the other end of the floor.
Off 2 feet and going baseline. Thornton driving, shot off the backboard, out of bounds, Oregon ball. Into the media timeout. A little bit of life for the Ducks. A 12-2 run.
Lindsey's still got that athleticism. He dealt with that ankle injury last season. He comes in off the bench and elevates above everyone.
Wow. The Ducks are now in the Big Ten. Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for all kids 10 and under. Kids ski and ride free all day, every day at Hoodoo. Hoodoo Ski Area, your locally owned and operated destination for winter fun. Proud supporter of Oregon Athletics. Ohio State 69, Oregon 55. 3:17 to play on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
A pepperoni pizza for the table. May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Today, we're going to talk about deep breathing, something we all need to do more of, especially when you're getting ready to call your health plan and deal with one of those automated phone trees. You know how it feels to get into an endless phone loop when you just have a simple question that could take 2 minutes or less, and then pretty soon, you've lost your zen.
Shouldn't your health plan help you reduce stress? That's why you'll talk to a real person when you choose Pacific Source Health Plan.
Tranquility.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Coming out of Shout, Ohio State 69, Oregon 55. Some resilience from the Ducks, Luke, as Oregon's on a 12-2 run.
It's still doable, but you're going to have to turn this team over, and Ohio State's been so poised and patient on the offensive end. Oregon needs to look to get a couple threes, create some turnovers, continue to press.
Only 10 Ohio State turnovers for this half. Oregon ball, though, down 14. Simpkins left wing puts up a long three, in and out. Good look for him, just a little off to the right. Would have made it 11. Breaks a string of 4 consecutive made shots for Oregon. Thornton over the timeline with Lynn defending him up top. Drifting out to the right side. Bounces to Nyagovin. Shot clock at 12. Lob inside. Deflected by Phillips. Lindsey diving save effort, but it's out of bounds. Ohio State ball with the shot clock at 10.
Nyagovin had Thornton wide open off the little UCLA cut. The pass was just errant, and about 2 seconds late, Ohio State lucky to come up with that basketball.
And they just subbed Nyagovin out. Brought Tilly back in after he was shaken up a couple minutes ago. 69-55, OSU, 2:52 to go. Inbound to Tilly left side. Hand off to Thornton with a shot clock at 6. Drives, middle of the key, pump fake, outside. Mobley pumps, 1 dribble left, 3 ball. Missed it short. Rebound, out of bounds, punched out by Royal. Ducks ball with 2:41 to go.
I would have subbed Nyagovin out too. That pass was slower than molasses in January.
I think that's exactly what Jake Diebler said, and he brought him out. So instead of the layup, they give Oregon the ball back on the miss. Lindsey left side takes a mid-range jumper and hits it. How about the spark of Des Lindsey? It's a 12-point game. 2:25 to go, though. Bynum over the timeline. Gives back to Bruce Thornton. And the Buckeyes running clock here. 2:13 to go. Shot clock at 13. Tilly left side. Inside to Royal. Lost the handle on the dunk and a foul called on Oregon. He was wide open on the catch in the middle of the key and got slapped from behind.
Ohio State's just kind of running a continuous UCLA cut, guard on guard. Oregon needs to talk and switch on that screen. Just a little lack of communication, and Royal gets the dunk attempt.
Royal shoot 2. And first hits every part of the rim and rolls in. It's 70-57 Ohio State with 2:08 to go. Royal now with 13 points. And give him 10 boards. He's got a double-double. And he made both free throws. 14-point advantage for Ohio State. Waylon over the timeline for the Ducks. Looking right side and gives to Simpkins. Takes a bounce and gives to Phillips. Between the legs, snap it to Simpkins. Lob to Biddle left short corner. Whips it outside. Phillips, 3 from the top, missed it. And a rebound for Mobley. Ohio State trying to kill some more time with 1:46 to go. The Buckeyes looking to improve to 11-4 and 3-2 in Big Ten play. Thornton gives left side over to Tilly with Biddle hands high. Tilly takes a bounce to the 7-footer, picks up his dribble and gives to Mobley. Puts up a long 3 over Biddle, missed it. Rebound, loose on the perimeter, and it's Buckeyes ball. Number 10 this half. And the offensive board count, that is. Thornton on a drive, stops, out to Mobley, pumps, drives. Middle of the key now. Biddle trailing and a travel. Good job by Biddle sliding his feet there.
Well, he heard one of the best shot blockers in the country trailing him there. Just got happy feet. Oregon had a nice little stretch there where they were playing with a sense of urgency, and Des Lindsay checks out, but great contribution and energy from Des off the bench. Just the Ducks just kind of spotted Ohio State 15 points with so many offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities.
Ducks trail by 14 with 1:04 to go. Right corner, Jamari Phillips. Pump fakes. Now he'll put up a three and drills it. Jamari Phillips with his second three. And it's 71-60 with 59 seconds. And is it a timeout?
Jamari Phillips is an athlete. He's got a really great looking shot. Just like to see him continue to build on his role and play solid minutes here.
It's a clock issue. That's why they stopped it. They're going to add a second or two back on the clock. They add 1 second. The Eagle Eye official. 1 minute to go. The Ducks down by 11 with the pressure on. They're about to inbound, but the discussion continues at the scores table. Oregon basketball brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Oregon's cut the lead to 11 with a minute to go, and the officials are going to talk it over at the scorers table as they continue play.
So instead of 1 minute, they're putting it at 59.9.
10 to detail.
That's right, integrity. Well, Oregon has made 6 of their last 8 shots, 42% this half after 25% in the first half. But might just be too little too late, barring an incredible string of turnovers and threes. Oregon's got the press on. Royal deep in the backcourt, moving along the baseline. Bounce pass into Mobley. Back to Royal under the hoop. Mobley again. Bounce it to Royal left side. Able to get by Pryor. Trapped just over midcourt. Steps through it to Tilly. Deflected. It's loose. Out of bounds. Who's it off? Off the Ducks. Oh, great effort by Oregon. Nearly got the steal. And we'll see if Oregon elects to challenge. 47.3 to play and 17 on the shot clock. And the Ducks down 11.
Oregon did a nice job there making a non-ball handler bring the ball up the floor. Got him in a trap. Denied Thornton. Denied Cups. Denied Mobley Jr. Just couldn't nearly come up with that basketball as Pryor laying out on the floor.
Yeah, he's shaken up. Unless he's got blood on him. Looks like they're attending to his hands here. As Ohio State led by as many as 24 with 6:59 to go. The Ducks cut it here down to 11.
As the Ohio State trainer ready with the spray that kind of wraps his forearm there and stops the bleeding. And
Tony Lorenzi, the trainer for Ohio State, on the job there. And now Oregon will take a timeout and they will challenge.
And why not? I mean,
right.
You're down 11. Maybe you lose it, but the possibility of getting the basketball back, coming down, hitting a three, cutting it to 8, you just never know. And you got to play till the very end of the game. Seen crazier things happen. You know, someone steps on the inbounds line and a couple turnovers and you knock down a few shots, and that's why you play to the end of the game.
Might as well challenge. And that's what Oregon does. The officials are taking a look. So we'll take a quick break. 47 seconds. Ohio State 71. Oregon 60 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. So good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember, back to the land of my first love. Would you spread wide your arms for this wayward son?
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, 71-60, Ohio State leads Oregon with 47.3 to go. Oregon appealing the call on the court that it was off Oregon out of bounds on a steal effort. Have not gotten an official. Here we go. Here's the official on the microphone.
Overturned. It's going to be deemed successful challenge. Oregon's ball. 47.6 on the game clock. They keep their timeout and also keep their challenge.
All right. Good job by the Ducks coaching staff bringing up the video, calling the challenge, and it worked. It's Oregon ball down 11 with 47.6 to go.
Oregon likes to go right into a dribble handoff for a three here. Look for maybe Jamari Phillips or
give it to Biddle, right elbow, turns the face, mid-range jumper, missed it short, careens off the iron, and a rebound for Mobley. 35 seconds, Royal has it in the backcourt, Lynn waiting for him, Royal gets around him and hands back to Mobley, lob back to Royal in front of the OSU bench. Dangerous pass up top, nearly stolen by Phillips, massive collision with Tilly. Looked like a college football playoff game there. A safety over the middle took Tilly out, and Phillips picks up a foul.
it was a good job shooting the passing lane, but you just got to play without fouling, and you don't want to stop the clock. Let Ohio State get to the free throw line. If you got the sure steel, take it, but you just got to finish the game the right way.
So it is Tilly who shakes off the cobwebs, gets up, and goes to the line to shoot two. Strong game for Christoph Tilly, the Santa Clara transfer. Two-time all-conference selection there with the Broncos. Playing his senior campaign with Ohio State, originally out of Germany. He hits the free throw, and it's 72-60 OSU with 26.5 to play here at MKA. Ohio State will be in the Pacific Northwest on Sunday playing at Washington. And the second free throw, no good for Tilly. Rebound Biddle. Give it to Lynn in the front court. 22 seconds. Lynn off a screen, now on the right side. Running out of time now. 18 seconds. Picks up his dribble. Left side Pryor. Looking inside. Takes a bounce. Give it to Biddle with 13 seconds. Middle of the key. Puts the shoulder down. Little hook shot. No. But he taps it back up and in for two. And it's 72-62 with 9.7 to go. Buckeyes trying to get out of the ball pressure and let the clock expire. Thornton with the ball fake. Gets it over the timeline with 5 seconds. And Thornton will hold the ball and let the clock hit 0. A valiant comeback effort, but not enough. Ohio State gets the win. Final score, 72-62. The Ducks' comeback push came just a little too late. Buckeyes with 5 in double figures, and they get the W. Oregon led by 14 points, 9 rebounds from Nate Biddle. Let's go to the postgame show next on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Your home for Oregon hoops. This is Duck basketball from Learfield.
Early birds always rise to the occasion for summer vacation planning because early gets you closer to the action. So don't be late. Book your next vacation early on Vrbo and save over $530 on week-long stays. Average savings $550. Select homes only. Minimum 7-day stay required.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the Oregon Basketball Postgame Show. Scores, highlights, and a full game recap are all right here on the Oregon Sports Network. From Learfield, back to courtside, here again, Joey Mack.
Back at Matthew Knight Arena, Chris Clayton and Luke Jackson here with you. Final score, Ohio State beats Oregon 72-62. Well, Oregon got off to such a slow start offensively. They were constantly playing catch-up, just chipping away. They got within 2, they got within 3 multiple times in the second half. And it's difficult, especially when Nate Biddle's in foul trouble, to constantly be playing catch-up.
And he had a rough start to the game.